You jolt awake in the middle of the night with that strange feeling you're being watched. Your room is dark and quiet, but as your eyes adjust, you see it. Your cat, sitting perfectly still, inches from your face. Eyes wide and unblinking, staring straight at you. It's cute and unsettling at the same time. Are they guarding you? Plotting something? Waiting for you to get up and serve breakfast hours early? Today, we're breaking down the real reasons your cat stares at you while you sleep. By the end of this video, you'll know whether that midnight gaze means love, habit, or a hidden need. Across the internet, cat owners ask the same question over and over. Why does my cat just sit and stare at me when I am sleeping? For some, it feels like living with a tiny, fluffy security guard. For others, it borders on horror movie creepy. But behind the memes and jokes, there are clear behavioral patterns that explain why this happens so often, especially in U.S. homes where cats live closely with their humans in bedrooms, studios, and small apartments. Let's get into it. One of the simplest explanations is routine and anticipation. Cats are creatures of habit. Once they learn that you wake up at roughly the same time every day, that food, play, or attention usually follow. They start to monitor that moment closely. Your sleeping body becomes a countdown clock. The stare is your cat's way of checking. Are you about to wake up? Is it almost breakfast? Is something happening? They tune in to tiny changes in your breathing, your muscle tension, and your movements under the covers. So that eerie stare at 5:30 in the morning might just be your cat's version of setting an alarm. Another big factor is bonding and vigilance. Many behavior experts believe cats watch their humans for the same reasons they watch each other: to stay connected, feel safe, and respond quickly if something changes. While you sleep, you're at your most vulnerable. To a bonded cat, especially one that spends a lot of time with you, staying nearby and facing you can be a comfort strategy. They monitor the environment. They monitor you. If they hear a noise, they're already awake and in position. It's not quite the same as a guard dog, but it is a form of quiet watchfulness. They've got your back. Then there's the strong curiosity component. Humans behave very differently when they're asleep. You breathe slower, make strange sounds, move unpredictably, and sometimes talk or twitch. To a cat, this is fascinating. Your face changes shape, your hands move in small jerks, and the blankets rise and fall like waves. A naturally curious animal is going to study that, especially when the rest of the house is dark and boring. The stare becomes a kind of nighttime research project. What is my human doing now? Will they wake up if I blink? What happens if I move closer? It's their own personal nature documentary. Sometimes, that stare is paired with light behaviors that push the boundary between watching and waking. Maybe your cat taps your face with a paw, paws at your hair, sits directly on your chest, or chirps softly. This can signal attention-seeking or a need. They may be hungry earlier than you want to get up, bored and wanting interaction, or simply used to getting early morning cuddles. If in the past you've responded by talking to them, petting them, or the ultimate reward getting out of bed to feed them, you've accidentally trained your cat that watching you and bugging you while you sleep leads to exactly what they want. They know what works. Body language can help you decode the motive. A relaxed cat with a softly curved tail, half-closed eyes, and a calm sitting posture may be content and simply keeping you company. They're not desperate to wake you. They just happen to be awake and near you. But a cat that's perched right on your chest, staring at your face with ears perked and tail tip twitching, is more likely waiting for something: food, play, or access to another room. Rapid, blinking, pacing, or little whining sounds turn the stare from peaceful to demanding. They're making a request, not just observing. There's also the possibility of anxiety or hypervigilance. Some cats that feel insecure in their environment may be due to a new home, new people, unfamiliar noises, or past trauma stick close to their main human. Even while that human sleeps. Watching you can be their way of self-soothing. If I can see you, I know I'm safe. If your cat clings to you during the day, hides from other people, or startles easily, their nighttime staring may be part of a broader pattern of trying to stay in control by tracking you constantly. In this case, that stare is a sign they need some extra reassurance. Less commonly, changes in nighttime staring can be linked to health issues, especially in older cats. Cognitive changes, vision problems, or sensory confusion can make them more restless and more likely to wander and watch you at odd hours. If your cat suddenly starts staring at you all night, meowing loudly, or acting lost and disoriented, it's definitely worth bringing up with your vet. It's always better to be safe and get a professional opinion when you notice a sudden change in behavior. Most of the time, though, the behavior is simply a quirky combination of routine, curiosity, bonding, and habit. So what can you do if you find the stare unsettling, or if it always leads to early, unwanted wake-ups? First, look at your timing and reinforcement. If you usually give in and feed your cat whenever they disturb your sleep, they'll repeat that pattern forever. To break it, you need to stop rewarding it. That means no getting up immediately when they watch you, no talking to them, and no middle-of-the-night snacks. Instead, set a consistent morning feeding time and stick to it, even if they stare earlier. An automatic feeder can be a game-changer here, as it dissociates food from you personally waking up. Second, increase evening play and mental stimulation. A cat that spends the late evening zooming, hunting wand toys, or solving food puzzles is more likely to be tired and sleep through more of the night instead of sitting awake watching you. Aim for 1 or 2 solid play sessions before bed to help burn off that predatory energy. Follow the play with a small meal. This hunt, eat, groom, sleep cycle mirrors their natural rhythm and encourages deeper rest. A tired cat is a sleeping cat. If you don't mind their presence but dislike having them inches from your face, create a designated sleep spot near your bed, a soft blanket, a cozy cat bed, or a heated pad by your pillow or nightstand. Gently move them there when you notice them staring and reward them with a gentle stroke when they stay. Over time, they'll learn that being close is fine, but hovering directly over your face doesn't bring any extra rewards. It's about setting loving boundaries. Learn to read their nighttime signals, just like their daytime ones. A quiet, slow blink while they lie near your pillow is often the feline version of saying, "I love you, and I'm comfortable with you." That's a huge compliment. A cat stomping on your chest, staring intensely, and dipping their head toward your face may be less poetic and more practical. Basically saying, "Get up, human. It's time for breakfast." Separating the emotional meaning from the practical demand helps you choose whether to respond with affection, with boundaries, or with a change to your schedule. Ultimately, that eerie glowing stare while you sleep is rarely a sign of anything sinister. More often, it's a mashup of love, routine, and opportunism. Your cat knows you are the center of their world, the source of food, comfort, safety, and entertainment. Watching you even in your weird, drooling, snoring, blanket-tangled states your cat's way of staying synced to the most important creature in their environment. If this video helped you see your nighttime feline watcher in a new light, tap the like button, share it with a friend who wakes up to cat eyes at 3 in the morning, and tell us in the comments how your cat acts while you sleep. Does your cat guard, beg, or simply observe? We'd love to hear your stories. Don't forget to subscribe to Cat Psychology for more science-backed episodes. Thanks for watching.